Alright, what's up YouTube? I just traded here with some key takeaways from Plug Power's recent investor symposium held Thursday, where the company disclosed a lot. Investors shouldn't let the current stock slide fool them. Use these downtimes to load up on your shares. Dollar average in. But before we go any further, let's make sure that you're subscribed to my channel if this is your first time tuning in, and the like button is lit. And remember, none of this is a recommendation to buy or sell anything. And I am not a financial advisor. Now, Plug is planning to have 5 hydrogen gas production facilities generating around 100 tons of hydrogen per day. That can generate $200 million in annual sales, ladies and gentlemen. A kilogram from a hydrogen station in California today retails for roughly $13 to about $15 each. Most hydrogen gas today is generated using a fossil fuel. Natural gas being that fuel. Plug will make hydrogen from its own equipment to split water. In addition to hydrogen generation, Plug envisions more than 500 stations dispensing hydrogen around this country. Plug estimates $1.2 billion in sales and $200 million in operating profit by 2024 from hydrogen gas station. And if you haven't known already, this is the van that they just revealed with Renault. Yeah. It does about 186 miles. Plug is projecting hydrogen generation and distribution gross profits margining of about 30% by 2024. That's 60% million in gross profits. Plug is projecting hydrogen generation and distribution gross profits margin of about 30% by 2024. That's $60 million in gross profits, ladies and gentlemen. It also implies that by 2024, Plug will be making hydrogen for roughly $4 to $3.50 a kilogram by my estimates. And as for how low cost can go, the holy grail for the pumping hydrogen industry is gas costs at or below $2 a kilogram. That way, hydrogen would be both greener than fossil fuel and cost competitive with fuels such as diesel without any government incentives. Plug sees a path to cut hydrogen by reducing equipment costs by more than 75% and moving towards larger projects. And the cost of electricity from solar and onshore wind power is below 5 cents a kilowatt hour. That's comparable to fossil fuel generation. Don't forget that's not a retail price. Consumers have to pay for electricity transport too. Solar generation costs are down about 85% since 2009 according to the company. Onshore report and wind costs are down about 60%. Lower renewable electricity production costs also driven down the cost of greener hydrogen. And before we jump in and look at the charts, people think the adoption of hydrogen technology will go easy. Well, that's quite wrong. There is a lot of work to be done for the decades to transition to a cleaner burning fuel. Plug Power and Fortescue Future Industry have signed a letter of intent to create a 50-50 joint venture to build the gigafactory in Queensland, aiming to produce 2 gigawatts a year of hydrogen electrolysis. And now let's jump at the charts real quick and look at Plug Power and see where it's going to go and make a little bit of an educated guess here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what I like to use is RSI and the moving averages. Now, unfortunately, this 152-day moving average, you really don't want to see it on the top unless you're bearish or unless you're not established in a position. So it's actually a pretty good time to be buying it right now, because if you look back over here when we had the run-up of all run-ups for Plug Power, it was green, yellow, and red. Green, yellow, and red means fucking hold. That means we're taking off. So right now, this is the best time to be buying more Plug Power. But I want Plug Power at about $29 to $30, maybe $31. I think that's a solid price for Plug Power. But the reality that we might hit $28 is there. Now, $28 is an even better price, just because of the amount of support we have there. So come Monday, I will be watching Plug Power to potentially position myself for more. But like I said, this gap right here, we will give this gap back, and I do anticipate Plug Power coming back down to $29, maybe $30. So keep an eye out on it, and that's all I got for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope to catch you on my live stream on Monday. I'm out.